Ahlan wa sahlan, ni hao, dobrodošli nazad, assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you ninjas. Here we go, another epic comparison, screen, design, camera, speakers comparison between two different flagship phones, the Xiaomi Mi 10T on the left side versus Redmi K30 Ultra ninjas. Snapdragon A65 versus the Density 1000 Plus. $500 versus $400, less than $400 for the Redmi K30 Ultra. The buying links will be in the description to support my channel. So ninjas, immediately we're gonna go with the design comparison between these two phones. Very similar in the design, ninjas, and in the kind of heaviness. So we have 216 versus 213 grams. So we have glass metal design here. Like you see by stuff here, frames are made from aluminum alloy here with the Xiaomi Mi 10T. Beautiful, exquisite. It just looks amazing. Ninjas, the design here and the craftsmanship of the Xiaomi 10T, in my opinion, it wins, ninjas. In my opinion, the Xiaomi 10T wins. But the front here experience, the screen experience between these two phones, the Redmi K30 Ultra easily wins. You can see by stuff, it has a pop-up camera. The bezels are smaller. The front, the bottom bezels, the top bezels, the side bezels are exactly almost the same as with the Redmi K30 Pro, which is very, very interesting. I will bring it here closer for you. You can see myself, Redmi K30 Ultra has smaller bezels, thinner, side bezels also thinner, and the top bezels also thinner with the Redmi K30 Ultra. It's very noticeable, ninjas. Again, it's not a big difference, but it is still noticeable. Anyway, so let's begin here. What do we have with these two phones? Both of them, ninjas, do not have kind of the 3.5mm headphone jack. They have a dual SIM acceptable slot, speaker on the bottom, and Type-C USB port. On the right side, we have volume rocker and power button. Like you see yourself, while with the Redmi K30 Ultra, we have in-display fingerprint sensor. Yeah, while with the Xiaomi Mi 10T here, we have a side fingerprint sensor, a physical sensor, which works as a power button and a fingerprint sensor. And on the top, we have IR blaster, noise cancellation microphone, pop-up camera for the Redmi K30 Ultra. Beautiful, ninjas, beautiful. Anyway, what do we have on what we see on the back? It is this fingerprint magnet material with the Redmi K30 Ultra. Looks glossy, while here we have a matte kind of matte look with the Xiaomi Mi 10T. I love this color, ninjas. Yeah, whatever you don't feel any smudges or any fingerprints. It's really hard to notice any fingerprints or some smudges, some oils on it. That's why I love this design and this look with the Redmi, with the Xiaomi Mi 10T. Anyway, on the back we have quad camera setup with the Redmi K30 Ultra and triple camera setup with the Xiaomi Mi 10T, 64 megapixel camera sensors. Anyway, let's go now with the camera comparison. We're gonna go, oh my god, what did I open? We're gonna check a little bit few wallpapers, and then we're gonna go with the video comparison. Here we go, Mi 10T on the left, K30 Ultra on the right. Check this out, ninjas. Yeah, you can see immediately here the Redmi K30 Ultra wins here regarding the screen density, basically viewing angles, the different viewing angles from different viewing angles. It is more noticeable, it's more readable, and especially the brightness. Just check here the top part corner here, the other half part of these two phones, just way more brighter with the Redmi K30 Ultra. While if we go directly, the difference will drop, ninjas. The difference will drop, like you see by yourself. Beautiful. Okay, now directly looking, we're gonna check a few wallpapers with these two phones, different colors. Check this out. Beautiful. Here we go. We're gonna check some video, exactly the same video, ninjas. Here we have beautiful video. I love to use this video in my video comparisons. So ninjas, what do we have? 6.67 inches on both of these devices. Somebody's calling me. Come on, bro, not now. Sorry for that, ninjas, in the back. I'm not gonna even bother about that. Anyway, we have LCD IPS versus Samsung AMOLED panel, 20:9 aspect ratio, full HD plus resolution, and 395 ppi with the Mi 10T, 389 ppi with the Redmi Redmi K30 Ultra. So we have basically hole punch, a small cutout on the left corner, if I can go, yeah, left corner, and we have a pop-up camera, which basically it's beautiful here, beautiful screen view angle, screen viewing experience with the Redmi K30 Ultra. And what else we have here? Touch sampling rate 240 Hz, refresh rate 144 Hz versus 120 Hz, and ninjas, to be honest, a difference between 144 and 120 Hz is not that noticeable in my opinion, especially if even the Redmi K30 Ultra has such a high touch sampling rate. Playing PUBG or some other FPS games is gonna look impressive. Trust me, it's gonna look impressive with the Redmi K30 Ultra. Screen brightness, so we have maximum brightness, HBM 650 versus what do we have here, 800. So indeed it is also similar as the Redmi K30 Pro because of this Samsung AMOLED panel here. It does offer higher brightness, and it is noticeable, especially it's noticeable in real life. Maybe my camera can't catch the difference, but it's easily around 20% brighter in just, yeah? It's easily, especially if it's even cheaper than the Xiaomi Mi 10T, considering that. 1500 with 1 contrast ratio versus 5 million with 1 contrast ratio. TUV rainlet certification, so eye comfort. We have a dark mode, of course, always on display. We have HDR10 plus certified panel, DCI-P3, of course, wide gamut. Also, we can check the different color reproduction, color schemes. We saw we can have cool, warm, or normal effect. Plus, we have a vivid display mode on both of these devices. So they are very customizable, very approachable there for you. For this price tag, Redmi K30 Ultra here wins regarding viewing angles and screen brightness, ninja. Regarding, of course, there are some cons and the pros of each phones, each displays, but we have to be, obviously, we have to be kind of real here, that indeed the Redmi K30 Ultra here having a brighter screen outdoors, and indeed, ninjas, I checked it, indeed Redmi K30 Ultra and Redmi K30 Pro, the Poco F2 Pro, will be kind of better. You're gonna have a better usability with them outdoors on a sunny day. Not a big difference. I'm not saying it's a big difference, but always numbers are numbers, ninjas. 5%, 10%, 20%. People love to know that they get the best for the best if they want. But again, remember, this is one side of the smartphone. So now we're gonna move to the camera, to the speaker comparison. Then we're gonna move to the camera comparison between these two phones. Stay tuned. Okay, let's do the speaker comparison. Mi 10T first, max volume. Same song. A cappella, no music, only beatbox. That's very interesting. Redmi K30 Ultra wins here, bro. In my opinion, wins her. Both of them have stereo speakers, ninjas. It seems that the quality is kind of, I don't know, they are a little bit different, ninjas. It's a little bit different here. I think that the Redmi K30 Ultra leans to the more clarity, kind of more clean cut with the, how can I say, like the stereo look. It's more noticeable, the stereo feature of the Redmi K30 Ultra with the two speakers. It's like kind of more noticeable, yeah. The loudness is around maybe 10% high, which is very interesting. But that's amazing. That's amazing. Redmi K30 Ultra, bro, it's still one of the best deals for this price tag. Trust me. Next to the Poco F2 Pro, under 400 bucks. Anyway, let's go now with the camera comparison, ninjas. Yes, camera comparison between these two phones. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting here. So I repeat again, these are the two different phones with the two different chipsets, Snapdragon 865 and Dimensity 1000 Plus. Unfortunately, both of them do not have SD card expansion. Just yes, they don't have SD card expansion. So we have triple cameras versus quad camera. We have Sony IMX 682 sensor on both of them. Yes, on both of them, ninjas. But obviously, the Redmi K30 Ultra has that telephoto macro lens. Yes, telephoto lens, while the Xiaomi Mi 10T comes with a wide angle lens and macro lens. It doesn't come with a telephoto lens, unfortunately. Yeah. The battery size, ninjas, with these two phones is 5,000 versus 4,500, 33 watts fast charging included. Yes, the Mi 10T will win there. The Mi 10T will win there here, especially because Snapdragon 865, it is more optimized chipset, and it's kind of heats less, ninjas, for sure. Anyway, let's go with the camera comparison. Enjoy and use my links below to purchase these phones. Thank you for watching this video. Ninjas, assalamu alaikum. This is camera comparison Xiaomi 10T versus Redmi K30 Ultra. So check this out, using 1080p front selfie camera, video recording in the same time, handheld footage. So what do you think, which smartphone has a better front selfie camera? Video stability should be easy win for the Xiaomi Mi 10T, because this is the first smartphone from Xiaomi ever for this price tag that it has video stability on the front. Finally, man. After me for 2 and 3 years crying for it, Xiaomi added. Assalamu alaikum. This is camera comparison Xiaomi 10T versus Redmi K30 Ultra. So check this out, using 1080p front selfie camera, video recording in the same time, handheld footage. So what do you think, which smartphone has a better front selfie camera? Video stability should be easy win for the Xiaomi Mi 10T, because this is the first smartphone from Xiaomi ever for this price tag that it has video stability on the front. Finally, man. After me for 2 and 3 years crying for it, Xiaomi added. Beautiful. Let's go next. Assalamu alaikum. This is camera comparison Xiaomi 10T versus Redmi K30 Ultra. So check this out, using 1080p front selfie camera, video recording in the same time, handheld footage. So what do you think, which smartphone has a better front selfie camera? Video stability should be easy win for the Xiaomi Mi 10T, because this is the first smartphone from Xiaomi ever for this price tag that it has video stability on the front. Finally, man. After me for 2 and 3 years crying for it, Xiaomi added. Beautiful. Let's go next. Okay, this is camera comparison Xiaomi Mi 10T versus Redmi K30 Ultra. 4K test, 30 FPS. Handheld footage. Okay, this is camera comparison Xiaomi Mi 10T versus Redmi K30 Ultra. 4K test, 30 FPS. Handheld footage. Beautiful. Okay, this is camera comparison Xiaomi Mi 10T versus Redmi K30 Ultra. 4K test, 30 FPS. Handheld footage. Beautiful. Can you just, this is camera test, 2x zoom at 4K. Xiaomi 10T versus Redmi K30 Ultra. Which one has a better stability at 2x and better sharpness? Let me know. Can you just, this is camera test, 2x zoom at 4K. Xiaomi 10T versus Redmi K30 Ultra. Which one has a better stability at 2x and better sharpness? Let me know. Can you just, this is camera test, 2x zoom at 4K. Xiaomi 10T versus Redmi K30 Ultra. Which one has a better stability at 2x and better sharpness? Let me know. Okay, another test, 1080p 30 fps, Xiaomi 10T versus Redmi K30 Ultra. Handheld footage. Okay, another test, 1080p 30 fps, Xiaomi 10T versus Redmi K30 Ultra. Handheld footage.
The system try to murder me. Fake compassion, they just acting, trying to earn them fees. Said it in West of my home, my mama, she could barely breathe. Yeah, she was already sick, but who the one who made her bleed? Doctors knew exactly about her allergies. Still they gave her morphine. She fell into a coma, I was 13. Now don't ever ask me why I'm tripping about the system. I'm praying for my brother MD, I really miss him. Oh Allah, please have mercy on his soul. Every day it's a struggle on this road, getting older. I'm always having questions when this pain will be over. I always feel intoxicated even if I'm sober. I'm always on a hustle trying to make it out this box. If it wasn't for my moms, then I'd probably shake the spot. If it wasn't for Islam, then I'd probably do some dirt. They really think that we could live off a 9-to-5 work. I'm alert, ain't nobody gonna test me. You know it is a problem when this knowledge in the streets meet. They try to bury us beneath. Didn't know that we were seeds, we gonna rise like a rose through the concrete.
The system try to murder me, oh.
In the West is my home.
I'm just trying to find my way home.
Find my way home.
They didn't wanna see all us grow, but we stand strong, all 10 toes. I keep one with me wherever I go. One up top, only Allah knows. They put us in this situation, it's poverty. Every corner liquor store, the lottery. They lie to us, they lie to you, man, they lie to me. So what you expect, man, we young prodigies. They can't stop us, no, this was meant to be. They can't stop us, no, this was meant to be. The system try to murder me, oh.
In the West is my home. To all my family, don't be deceived cause they really want us ignorant. They, the industries, politics and government, and all the ones who are controlling them, the 1%. Their agenda, it had never been to benefit our people. Division is vulnerable, but unity is lethal. They draw the first blood and expect us to be peaceful. The Constitution revolution, talk about we equal. They tell us we minorities, but really we are more than them. Normalizing war, can't afford to see my people suffer anymore. Nah, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. We already under attack, but then we still divide. We gotta come together, revolutionize, revelation divine. Clear the vision of the mind, know the lies from the truth, and you discover where the truth lies. A doctor could study an illness, but never know what the patient is feeling. Patiently waiting for a new position, cause we conditioned to accept this corrupted system.